The Argentinian networks are now reporting that Brian Paez has been detained. Let's get into it.
Es Brian Paiz y la policía lo detuvo en las últimas horas.
Saying that Brian Paez was detained by police in the last hours.
Laura Graciela Bruniard lo había procesado con prisión preventiva y le había dado 24 horas para que se entregara. Y como no lo hizo,
So he was given 24 hours to turn himself in, and because Brian decided not to turn himself in, they came and they looked for him.
empezaron a buscar el 29 de diciembre hasta que
So they started searching for him on December 29th. So he had been posting all over social media that I remember when he was supposed to be turning himself in from those 24 hours. And there was like different kinds of like media that was saying, well, he had turned himself in. I had seen him posting on social media, and he had to turn himself in on the 29th, and they caught up to him.
esta tarde lo encontraron. El joven de 24 años además fue embargado por 5 millones de pesos y podría ser condenado a una pena de entre 4 y 15 años de prisión.
So basically, he's listing out the charges. He's facing 4 to 15 years. Now, even though they got Brian Paez, they have detained him, there's still someone on the run. That is Ezequiel Pereyra. Apparently, he did not turn himself in, and he has gone to hiding. And the thing about Ezequiel Pereyra is that he really hasn't talked to a whole lot of people. One of the fans on Twitter posted that he is now on the run and he is a fugitive, Ezequiel Pereyra. So, I mean, tell me what you guys think in the comments about this. Clearly, the police will follow up and they will do what they have to do. InfoBay had reported that Ezequiel Pereyra, although they went to his home to look for him, to pick him up, to take him in, on Friday, Pereyra was not there, so he remains at large. The other suspect, who is also subject to the 5 million embargo, is expected to be captured in the next few hours. Although they also went to the home in Lomas de Zamora on Friday, Pereyra was not there, so he remains at large. Meanwhile, we know that Rogelio Nores, nothing has been expected of him, so we are still waiting to hear more information. So again, if you are in the area and you might have information, of course, contact law enforcement in those areas. But wanted to tell you guys that at least Brian Paez has been detained, and Ezequiel Pereyra, who has been very quiet, never done an interview. I mean, the most we ever got from him was a TMZ picture, remains at large. I mean, what do you guys think about this news? All right, I want to know when the other ones are going to be detained or when they're going to turn themselves in. And what about Roger Norris? What about the other employees? Where's their detainment? When are they going to be held accountable? It makes me feel like just this whole situation in this whole case has been a bit backwards for me, because I feel like we don't have all the information. It's been a bit of a hunt to get as much information as we can to report it out. But what do you guys make of this situation? Doesn't feel like justice was served, in my opinion. And it feels like they should be charging more people. And what about all these other witnesses? What do they see? It's like a mystery. And yet it feels like the conclusion has been so premature. Does that make sense? I mean, Brian Paez was acting like he had no care in the world, okay? Like, he was posted on IG. I mean, I was taking screenshots really carelessly, like with nothing else to lose. And, his attorney was doing interviews talking about this is a witch hunt. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. Brian also didn't help himself to a certain degree because he was doing the most on social media. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.